Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Stephen Meade here with Domicile real estate for people who love houses. And this is window shopping, where we kind of give you a virtual look at, one of the cool homes that came up on the market this week. And, we've done a few houses, I think, in the last few weeks that were, just amazing pieces of architecture, but they also came with, corresponding price tags. And I wanted to feature a house that maybe is something that is a little bit closer to what some of our viewers and clients are looking for. And, we get a lot of clients who, for a lot of reasons, right? They're balancing a lot of things when they're buying a home. They want something interesting, they want something unique, but they also want it to be in a nice area, a reasonable price, in a place with good schools. Sometimes that even means a planned community, right? And unfortunately, planned communities are not exactly known for having great architecture in them, but there are cool houses out there. And this week, that's what we're going to talk about: a cool house that has a good amount of square footage. It's remodeled and it's at what I think is an attainable price, and it's in an area with good schools and all these other things that people tend to be looking for in houses. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm really happy to share this one with you. So this is 23295 Downland Road in Lake Forest, California. Lake Forest is in basically South Orange County, and there was a developer that built a lot of houses, and I don't have confirmation that that's who built this one, but there are a lot of tells on this. And the name of the company was Dean Homes. They were actually the first builder to build in Mission Viejo as well. And they built some kind of interesting sort of contemporary modernist type homes, especially kind of in the late 1960s. And this home was built in 1969. It's 2,400 square feet. So this is actually a very good sized house, 3-car garage, and it is priced just under $1.2 million. Not cheap, but again, especially for somebody maybe who already owns a property and is coming in with a little bit of a down payment, this is, an attainable property. This is not our listing. It's listed by Emily Griffin of Griffin Real Estate, but let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things I like about this house already is that it does not look like other tract homes from the street, right? You have kind of a very interesting angled approach to it. And you've got this cool courtyard entry. I'm a big fan of courtyard entries. I think it's a great opportunity to really sort of create an entrance and a feeling to a house. As you see here, actually this one, it has a courtyard off the living room. It's not technically a courtyard entry, but you guys know what I'm saying. They did these nice double doors going in, but this is really the star of the show, right? Is this kind of courtyard space where you've got this exposed stairway here through the glass. Really just a great architectural element. And then this kind of atrium, almost living room with a vaulted ceiling. Really a cool design on this house, and something that maybe you wouldn't expect to find kind of in the middle of planned suburbia. They have it set up with some chairs here. As you can see, there's a lot of glass looking into this yard space. And this is the view that you see when you walk into the house, right? And I love how light and bright this is. This is that kind of living room entry stairway sort of complex here. You've got an exposed tongue and groove wood ceiling, exposed beams, really just a lot of cool stuff going on here. This is what I call like an adult living room, right? This is the kind of living room where you're going to greet guests, you're going to read a book. You could do this as a TV area, but I think that might really be a waste on a house like this. So great space. You've got the dining room then towards the back there on the other side. And you can see the photography is really focusing on this kind of living room stairway complex area, because frankly, it definitely is probably the best part of this house. You've got a nice formal dining room, a good sized kitchen, again, with a lot of glass. I'm a big fan of big glass in kitchens. A big breakfast bar area. They did something else I'm thrilled with. There is no visible microwave. There's no micro hood in this kitchen. Micro hoods do not belong in high-end, nice houses. They just don't. And then you've got this family room space over here. And really, this is where you're going to have the TV and the PlayStation and, and all that kind of stuff. It's meant as a less formal space, but you've got this huge sliding door wall that goes out to another outdoor yard space in here. You've got a downstairs office. So this home does have a downstairs bedroom and bath, which is great. A lot of versatility in that configuration. And then this is that view from that upper landing, right? And I just love this. The home next door is a single story, so you're not looking in at another set of windows. We just don't find this, right, in suburban type architecture. They've taken some sort of liberties here. We've got 3 bedrooms upstairs, including this large one, which would be the primary suite. Plenty of space, dual vanities, etc. And then you've got 2 other secondary bedrooms upstairs. There is a little bit of a surprise on this house, and I hope they took a picture of it. This is that patio that's off that family room and kitchen. So I love when you've got some of this segmented yard space, because that really lets you set up purposes for the outdoor space. In California, we don't necessarily have huge yards, but I think what we can have is very useful yards if they're configured properly. And there's a lot of potential on this one. This is our 3-car garage as well, which is really kind of a nice feature to have. They've drywalled it off, which is just about perfect here. This may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I love when there's an opportunity to get into something like this that not only meets the needs, especially if you've got an extended family or you need more people to be living with you, something that meets those needs, but also has some style and some design to it, and is at what I consider an attainable price point. So I hope you guys like that. If you're interested in this house or any of the other ones that we feature in our emails, speaking of which, we do have a link down below to sign up. We've got 2 architectural email lists, one that is daily and it's everything that comes up, and then kind of a Friday curated list that comes out. So definitely think about signing up for either of those. If you love architecture and you just kind of want to keep in the loop on what's going on in the market in Los Angeles and Orange counties. And of course, if you'd like to see this one or another house, definitely let us know. Or if you have a architectural or high style property that you would like to sell, we can absolutely help you with that as well. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Questions and comments, as always, we love them. And we will see you again real soon.